And Ra, may imagine send me a video, but Namiraho, what you say, I wasn't happy in Tinomintimia video, no. And aside that in Sonadiasa. But Ghana Black Stars and Ra or Moboy or Moni Croatia. Na yen this year, Croatia for Eshe in 2-1. Maybe it is not bad. You know, Minya Yankee be winning. But yen win, you know, and yeah, because it doesn't mean that we have not qualified. We've actually qualified. Now, what does this mean for the Ghana Black Stars? You know, I am going to explain for people to understand. And then you get to know why I'm saying, say, maybe it is not bad that the Ghana Black Stars lost. You know, you understand why I'm saying that. And then, first time, we'll have subscribing and click the notification bell on so. We understand our latest news via bar on sa ebeka quickly. Young concept nimo. Enti Enra match a Croatia a boy, you know. It was just for position. Either say you be the first, you be the second, and you be the third. But now you nim say you qualified that. Into share your coach or shall say bana players ni be or more resty to say Caleb Rienchi, a defender Jerome Poku, and the likes. What I said, those players are you who send your mobile modern during England, no. Or resty or what I say, and all that. Until the game started, and I think there's one thing I've learned about the Ghana Black Stars team. Any England boy, you know. One thing I say Ghana Black Stars are defending. If they really want to defend, they can defend. They know how to defend. And then they do be ababetias. Now the second thing, Enra. We have the players to offend. You know, see a person called offensive. You be to me ako because Enra what share match a boy and I am about to say England for defensive a boy, you know, that be ye be mu ema ye bobo no what you say. Now goes now a year Croatia for share, you know. Indeed, silly errors, you know, mistakes. As a player and your ball send your bema pass no. When to me and control body and your jiffy in same share and your jiffy in same near ball no na corner and your share. Those were the goals. And you know, some of the players, I think say Omu Jumaye. You know, some of the players Omu Jumaye, Ebimu has a pass crano, Ebimu has a passing your more problem. But a bad tackling there, woman send a tackle, yenim and what you say and all that. But Nanka Ghana ye winning against a year Croatia. Nanka ye share more than 3 goals and Nanka ye better first. Now, sa first Nanka ye better no. Nanka team and our next team and Nanka ye be a year possible say ye be sure mo. And at this point we've gotten to know Nanka team and ye be share a ye Congo. Till. And this is where I'm telling you why it is not bad that ye did it. First, Nanka team ye be share no a ye Congo. Na Congo Nanka ye be share no Nanka ye nene bebo ewo a year America. Now, at this point, Africa, Osha, Yebebo World Cup, we know. A lot of people were saying, say, Africa, Nanka, deserve a lot of slots. Nanka Africa, dear Nanka, it was say, ye pame and the internal slots, na Dawson, Uncle say, ye limiting. But Osha World Cup, we are the number of times that African teams, no, are qualified from the group stage, no, a year historic. 10 African teams. Equal World Cup, no, 9 out of the 10 African teams have qualified for the group stages, which is impressive. Normally, World Cup, you know, Africa there, a group stage near what you say. But this time around, 10 teams, 9 qualifying out of a year. What you say? Ain't for me, Nanki the first and Nanki ni Congo Ekokoshia and Nanka Nyamede. Because at that point, no, it means that Africa is share at around 32. Until you then crana, you know, it's of course an African team is guaranteed, but then also it is also guaranteed say Africa is so better. Enti say nanki be the first no, nanki no side no, right? Nanka the beba no, yani Congo kuko share nanka the beba no. Now fe. You will need Croatia and I ball draw and can be the second. Right? Second now, nanka yene Croatia ball draw no nanka yebedi no sa second no kra no nanka team a yekwa akohia ye Portugal na enya Portugal mpo na problem no Portugal no yekohia mo na enya mpo na problem no. The problem is that Portugal no nanka yebekwa akobo no Canada nso ena Thomas Partey yempese yebepene amana akobo ball no. It's nanka ne Portugal bebo Portugal ne ne kokobo no yebebo without Thomas Partey, which would have been something different. But third na yeshie and a third nya yenye team a yene ne kobo eye Colombia. Endra Melodies ebusi ni frame treme so no de na nkompese ye ni Colombia bebo because Colombia for no omo ase e bi before mo ho aden udi agro me prepare osisi a omo nye easy. That say indeed. But for me, I think say out of the three teams no, the best case for Ghana was to meet Colombia. You know, Oshe explanation amedema because Colombia no, we don't have any, you know, yebebo America, Thomas Partey bebo, ye players na omuni na bebo no bebo. What you say and all that. It's like we don't have any, you know, Congo no ase your side be or Portugal the no so yanka ebeti Thomas Partey no, but Colombia no, there is nothing that stops us from playing against Colombia. Yes, Colombia, they are a very good team. A lot of people are writing them off, and that is a mistake people should not be doing, you know. But for me, I think say aside everything else, you know, if there's one thing you know about me is the fact that for me I like to look at the good thing, the good side of everything. In fact, see, I can't your performance that you made. The truth is that in 3 matches we've won 1, lost 1, and then drawn 1. It is a made performance. It is made. But if there's one thing about tournaments, you know, football tournaments is played in a certain way. Sometimes you don't have to be the best, especially in qualifying, but at every stage, if you can see yourself through, you know, if you can use a strategy and see yourself through, you need to no go say no way to find out. I say, oh, almost shas ye class and crofo shas ye crane nkoye, but at every single game biano near fast strategy, no, every single game biano near fast strategy, near ko anymore. What you say? Because from this you go to the round of 16. So at this point, we have Colombia to deal with. Out of the 3 options, no, the truth of the matter, they say Colombia is not an easy team, but out of the 3 options, no, I feel say Colombia was the best for Africa and for Ghana. At you say, just that we hope say your next match, no, players maybe they'll get their act together, you know. We just hope that some of the players will get their act together. I mean, you know, at this point you don't want to mention names, but yes, Remo, sometimes players need be more ball na more bono ayam shishi mukita ball na yem shishi because of what you are doing. Oceana say anyway, that's that. But yesterday, some positives in the game is I think say Nkolane wo game nimno. I think we need to find a way. We've shown that when it comes to Enraya Bobo, I think say let's look at the statistics of the match, right? See, I share match no statistics are. Me sure say Ubehunde say Ghana maybe, you know, I'll not be surprised if statistics no ebetre say Ghana possession. Okay, possession no more in 53-47, no problem. Passes, you know, pass accuracy, and you're bad, and all that. I mean, unze yeko round of 32 no, near say Ghana yepana ye will least a year passes completed, but this time around over here passes are yabono 437. Now what I'm trying to say, or what I'm just saying, is that we've shown that when it comes to attack, we can. We have the young guys who can attack. You know, we've shown that we have the young guys who can attack. The only problem is, as a attack, you do anymore. It's a silly mistake. Be you say as a player no na kwa pabo no, and a player not before be and a be some. You say be silly be sina. As a man attack now say. I say the players need to. I don't know whether it is anxiety, but they need to relax. But we've shown we can attack, and obviously we've shown we can defend. If we find a system, okay, to put the two together, right, attacking on the counter and defending well, I think so we will be a very dangerous team, especially attacking with a Fatal Isaaku. You know, Isaaku be muno or yadia on it Thomas. We and I'm just going to say the truth. Me Jordan Ayew ball now or bono me Jordan Ayew ball the style of football no. I'm going to tell you why. Jordan Ayew's style of football does not impress me. You know, Jordan Ayew the style of football no, it does not impress me. Now the reason why I say it does not impress me is I say he holds. Jordan Ayew works well in holding a ball. You know. And so if you want to attack and you have a striker or a forward who works well in holding the ball, ocean the position normally no senior altered no he's not positioned in a way say ebia ye man true pass on nwane nkonkofa, unlike Semenyone Fatal Isayakumu ocean mo position na as o mo amakwan say ball ne ba ye nwane, but Jordan Ayew ne position is say me share ball na me from breach. It is, for me, it frustrates me, but it looks like he cannot be changed from the team for whatever reason. He's the captain, so you know things like that. Now, somewhere you can say people like that they impress. Training internet yana coaches no into me in but we just hope that in the next game we are going to get our act right.